Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready to uncover some hidden Etsy gems.
Me too. And today, we're getting into the super creative world of, you guessed it, stickers and clip art.
Oh, I love this. So much potential there.
Right. So we found this awesome Etsy seller who's killing it in the sticker and clip art game. They're spilling all the tea, from finding your niche to making your shop stand out and attracting those customers.
Always good to hear from someone who's actually out there doing it, walking the walk.
Exactly. So before we get lost in the design software jungle, and let's be honest, it can be a jungle out there.
Oh, tell me about it.
Let's talk about the people buying all these cool designs.
hmm
The Etsy sticker and clip art lovers. Who are they? What are they all about?
Well, our expert seller actually describes this really diverse group. You've got your teachers, of course, always looking to jazz up their classrooms.
Makes sense.
Yep. And then you've got people who are super into planning and organization, the ones who love those beautiful planner stickers.
Oh yeah, totally. Stickers can make even the most mundane to-do list look exciting.
Exactly. And let's not forget the crafty folks. The ones who love adding that personal, handmade touch to, well, everything.
True. Stickers and clip art are perfect for that.
And this one surprised me a little. Businesses. Apparently, lots of businesses are looking for unique branding elements, and digital stickers and clip art can be a really cost-effective way to do that.
Oh, that's interesting. I never really thought about it that way. So it sounds like what unites all these different buyers is the sheer versatility and affordability of digital downloads.
Exactly. You can do so much with a digital design, and the price point is usually pretty attractive. But there's something else our expert mentioned that I found fascinating.
What's that?
Trends. Apparently, they play a huge role in what people are buying. So think seasonal designs, pop culture references, anything that's hot at the moment, even current events. It's wild.
Wow, so it's like you need to have your finger on the pulse of, well, everything.
Pretty much. Our expert really stressed that staying ahead of the curve is crucial if you want to succeed in this market.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, let's get to the heart of Etsy's success, something we talk about a lot. Niche selection. We all know it's important, but I'm curious, why is it so crucial when it comes to something as seemingly broad as stickers and clip art? There are a zillion possibilities.
Right. I mean, imagine searching for just stickers on Etsy.
Oh my gosh, yeah. You'd be scrolling forever.
Exactly. You'd be drowning in a sea of options. It's overwhelming. But think about it this way. If you were looking for something very specific, like, say, minimalist planner stickers for entrepreneurs,
Oh, much better.
right, you're way more likely to find exactly what you're looking for and connect with shops that, really cater to that specific style. It's about standing out in a crowded marketplace and attracting those right customers to your little corner of the internet.
So it's less about casting a wide net and more about finding that sweet spot, that place where your passion and a specific customer need intersect.
You got it. That's what our expert emphasized.
So how did they find their own niche? What tips did they share?
Okay, so they had a really interesting approach. They said, and I love this, start with what you love, what are you passionate about, what kind of designs get you excited to create, and then
And then,
dive deep into those areas on Etsy, see what other sellers are doing, what's already being offered, but more importantly,
okay, what's more important? I'm on the edge of my seat here.
look for the gaps. What's missing? What unique perspective can you bring to the table? Find a way to stand out. And get this, our expert, they actually found success by targeting a niche within a niche. So instead of just, generic planner stickers, they focused on vintage botanical illustrations.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? Specifically for planner enthusiasts. And it was a huge hit. People loved it.
I love that. It's a great example of really honing in on your passion and finding that perfect audience. Okay, so we've found our niche, we're feeling inspired, but now we actually have to create the designs. And I'll be honest, some of the design software out there, it could feel a little overwhelming. What are the tools that people are actually using to create these amazing stickers and clip art?
Yeah, no, I get it. It can be intimidating. So our expert, they highlighted Adobe Illustrator as kind of the industry standard. It's definitely the go-to for creating those crisp, scalable vector graphics.
Okay, yeah, vector graphics. That's something I always hear about, but to be honest, I'm not totally sure what it means.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Basically, it means you can resize your designs without losing any quality. So, if someone wants to print a sticker at a tiny size, it'll still look super sharp. Or if they want to blow it up huge, it's not going to get all pixelated and blurry.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So Illustrator is great for vector graphics. Anything else?
Yeah, so Procreate is becoming super popular these days, especially for folks who love that hand-drawn look.
Oh, I've seen some amazing things done with Procreate.
Right. It's got a really user-friendly interface, and the brush options are just incredible. You can achieve some really beautiful, unique effects.
Hmm. Maybe I should give Procreate a try. It sounds
Yeah.
fun. Okay, let's say we've mastered our software of choice. We've got a fantastic design ready to go. What's that extra something, that little design trick that can take our stickers and clip art to the next level?
Yeah.
Make them really pop.
Okay, so our expert had a great tip for this, and it's surprisingly simple. Textures.
Textures.
Yep. They swear by subtle textures. Think like a paper texture for a vintage feel, or a watercolor effect for a touch of whimsy, even a slight gradient to add a little depth.
Oh, I see. It's all about those little details that make your designs look, more professional and visually appealing, kind of like adding the perfect filter to a photo. It's amazing how such a small thing can make such a big difference. Okay, so we've got our beautifully textured designs all ready to go. But how do we actually turn them into something we can sell? Break this whole digital product thing down for me.
Sure. So it's kind of like creating a blueprint for your design. You create it in your software, and then you save it in specific file formats that buyers can easily download and use.
Okay,
So like for stickers, you definitely want to have a vector file. So that's something you can create in Illustrator. And that, like I said, means the buyer can resize it however they want without sacrificing quality.
got it.
And then for clip art, PNGs are super popular. They have transparent backgrounds, which means you can, easily layer them onto other designs without having to mess around with erasing backgrounds and
Oh,
stuff.
that makes sense. So it's all about giving the buyer a versatile, ready-to-use file.
Exactly.
But, I always see this emphasis on high resolution. Why is that so important?
Okay, picture this. You buy this super cute sticker design. You're all excited to print it out. And then,
And then,
Psha,
don't leave me hanging.
it's blurry, like all pixelated and gross.
Oh, no, that's the worst.
Right. And it's so disappointing. So high-resolution images are basically your insurance policy. They guarantee that your designs will print out beautifully no matter the size. It's about, delivering a quality product and avoiding those bad experiences for your customers.
Okay, resolution, check. Now, on to the part that always gives me a little bit of a headache. Pricing. I think it's something a lot of people struggle with.
Oh, for sure. Price it too high and people might, run for the hills.
Yep.
But price it too low and you're practically giving your work away.
Exactly. So what's the magic formula?
Well, unfortunately, there's no magic formula, but our expert had some really solid advice. First, competitor analysis. Take a peek at what other sellers in your niche are charging for similar stuff. It'll give you a good starting point. But then,
But then, I knew it.
think about value-based pricing, and this is so important. Think about all the time, the skill, the uniqueness you're pouring into your designs. Don't be afraid to price your creativity accordingly.
I love that. Price your creativity accordingly. That's so important. So many creators, especially when they're starting out, they undervalue their work.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've got our pricing sorted. But even with the perfect price, people need to be able to actually find your shop in the first place.
Yeah.
Enter keywords,
The key to Etsy success, right?
pretty much.
Sure.
So what's the secret to choosing the right keywords?
Yeah.
How do we make our listings, irresistible to the Etsy search engine?
Think like a buyer. Literally, put yourself in their shoes. What words would you type into that Etsy search bar when you're looking for something specific?
Okay, that makes sense.
And be specific. Don't just put generic terms like stickers. Get into the details. What themes are you using? What's the style? How will people use them? Are there any holidays that they're relevant for? Stuff like that. So instead of just stickers, try cute animal stickers for laptops or Halloween stickers for teachers. Paint a picture with your words.
Oh, that's a good way to put it. Paint a picture with your keywords.
Yes.
So like we're speaking the language of the Etsy shopper.
Exactly.
Okay, keywords, check.